Thank you for subscribing to Bad Boy Secrets. This is video 1, and I'd like to start you off with a very simple and quick story about a friend of mine, a bad boy that I learned a lot from. His name was Ricky, and he was a ladies' man, entrepreneur. He had a lot of things going on, and he was like a mystery to me because I was like, why is this guy who's not that good looking, not terribly smart, honestly. I mean, he wasn't a stupid guy, but he wasn't like a genius. He wasn't very well educated. Yet he seemed to have all that anyone could want in terms of ladies, in terms of business, in terms of action, in terms of fun. So one day I just said, okay, enough already. So I invited him out for lunch, and then I found out his secret. So the secret is basically this. We were sitting down, and then these two women came and sat down next to us, and it was the time where there was actually you can smoke in a restaurant. So these women just started lighting up and smoking, and then he just sat back and he just started looking at them, and then he's just kind of shaking his head, and they're like, what? And then I'm like, what? And then he's just looking at them, shaking their head, and then he just started kind of smiling and laughing, and they're like, what? And then he went and he pointed. He went, okay, and he pointed to the cigarette case, and they're like, what? And then he's like, and then he just pointed and he didn't speak. So this is the interesting part, and they're like, what? And then they gave, and then he indicated with verbal communication, give me the case, the cigarettes, right? And then he went and he got it, and he started looking at it, and then he found this line and then he basically came back and pointed to the line that says, smoking is hazardous to your health, and then, Surgeon General said, or something like that. And they just looked at him and they started laughing. And it was so bizarre, and I'm like, what the hell? And then he started laughing with them, and he said, you know what, you're too cute to die like that. And they're just like, I'm not gonna die. And he goes, yeah. And then he just kind of bullshitted with them, and suddenly he's like, hey, but can I have your number? We're gonna have a party, and I wanted to invite you guys. And they're like, no. And he's like, come on, you want to go. And they're like, and then one of them said, look, maybe she can go, but I can't have a boyfriend. And then he came back to her and said, that's okay. He goes, I'm not jealous. You can still give me your number. And then she started laughing, and then 2 minutes later, both of them gave him their numbers. My point is, this guy had it going on, and it wasn't that hard. It was a secret. So the guy's not smart. He's not good looking, but he is smart in a kind of crafty way. What he did was he was mysterious and charming, and he thought outside the box and got them to come to him, and in a sense got them on the defensive. And so this is a technique that you can see often in the movies, like Columbo or some other people, like detectives use this to kind of get people off balance and get them to reveal something. So it's not like a super secret, but it's basically something you can see a lot in the bad boy world, where they kind of throw a woman or somebody off balance, and then with charm and smiling and joking, they get what they want. So it doesn't have to be done for nefarious purposes. Let's just be clear about that. But what you can do, and the takeaway from this is, take time to study your mark or the person you're trying to deal with, then be mysterious, do something unexpected, and then ask a question. So here's the task, here's the challenge. I want you to go, be out in public, and then strike up a conversation with somebody. Just, it could be on the bus, or on the train, at a coffee shop, whatever, it doesn't matter. It could even be a friend, and just to kind of like, just start shooting the shit, and then just be a little odd, a little bit different, just kind of like, and then out of the blue, just ask a weird off-the-wall question like, yeah, I was wondering what you thought about the Mets. I bet you like the Mets. And they're like, what? He goes, yeah, you like the Mets, don't you? And then they're gonna, no, I actually don't. I don't even like baseball. And he goes, well, I don't know why. You like, and then the point of this is it's a low-cost, innocuous thing, but it's gonna get you practicing that technique of being mysterious, off the wall, and then getting information or getting through people's defenses to get to what you want, whatever it is. Right now, you're not working towards getting anything specific, but the bad boys, what they do is that sort of thing. So the issue is that this will help you in business, this will help you in relationships, because everyone is playing some kind of game. So the issue isn't that you're trying to do something bad, it's just kind of break through the bullshit that people are already kind of putting in the way, and then get to the real deal. And then eventually you can kind of let down your guard and actually really talk. But you know, it's a little bit of the play, but I challenge you to do this, and I guarantee you start playing with this, you will have some amazing results that will shift your life, and you can still be the guy that you really want to be and have the results that you've always wanted. Try it out, give me a comment, and look forward to the next video with the second secret, the second tip that's going to change your life.